good, you're good.
Dress?
Oh, if anything, he'll be like, what?
He has no idea.
Sorry, I'm trying to be graceful here.
Yeah, that like, you may need to just flip it out. Yeah, the ribbon is supposed to be underneath it. I'm gonna go over.
I am so fortunate that you are the one who I look forward to seeing more than anything else every single day on my way home. You are the one, and I am so blessed. Caitlin, there is no place or time in the universe where I will not love you with all my body and soul.
Yeah, we should all put on our sunnies. I have 2 more in my bag because I found them.
I've got 2.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a pink and a white.
I've messaged Emily, but she's not replied to see if she can bring some roses.
Maybe our reception.
Over the past 4 years that I've known Caitlin, I've seen her prioritise everyone else's happiness, but today it is time to prioritise hers. So, when Caitlin first asked me to be her maid of honour, I was absolutely flattered. But as the big day approached, she asked me to give a speech, and I'm not a very confident speaker. And I tried my best to get out of it, but as I'm sure Michael can tell you, it's almost impossible to tell Caitlin no and get away with it. There really aren't any words to describe the kind of friend you have been to me. We probably know more about each other than we care to. I'm so grateful that the universe has aligned these 2 beautiful souls together. We both know they are phenomenal individuals, but together they are truly unstoppable.
It It was said that falling in love is like being the first person to discover the most beautiful thing in the world, to find something so lovely that no one else had even noticed. The beautiful thing about love is that it's an experience we share with all people throughout the world, and yet to everyone who falls in love, it's the most unique and precious thing. Caitlin and Michael see marriage as the strongest way of expressing their love for one another.
It's romantic. It looks really nice. This isn't normal. It's not your normal day. If you have less blush, you're gonna not know.
Yeah.
You're gonna be too pale.
Yeah.
And in the photo, it looks so nice.
It's gonna come off when I kiss though.
Try.
Just like we'll put some more on if you need
Is
to.
mine on?
I don't know how.
Looks so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one day Michael turned to me and he just started talking about plants. And like, I just blew it off that, you know, he just didn't know how to read the room, and he just brung up weird conversations, you know, so he just started talking about plants. But then one day, ladies and gentlemen, something changed.
Who's gonna get the drunkest?
Harriet. She got us. We're already there. Harriet got us. I mean, Harriet, not Harriet. Fuck, I always confuse your names. She doesn't even know my name. Raquel's gotten us kicked out of mine on my head. So.
Oh, you think Raquel was gonna get the drunkest?
Oh yeah.
Really? We'll see.
One day something changed, and it was no longer talk about plants. It was talk about a girl named Caitlin. He showed me a picture of her, and from that day on, he could not stop talking about her. And Caitlin, I thank you from the bottom of my heart, because he finally stopped talking about plants.
Michael, today I give myself to you in marriage. This is going to take a really long time, guys. There are no words that I can say to explain what you mean to me, only feelings. So I'm just going to try and explain some of those feelings. Home. You feel like home. And I've never known that feeling before. I moved so much that I never got attached to a house. I never felt like it was my home. I never had the chance of getting homesick until I met you. In the lamest, grossest way possible. I don't know how I can.
Oh, hey. Hey, how are you? That scared the shit out of me. How long have you been here for?
I'm homesick every time I'm away from you. So thank you for showing me what a home feels like. Safe. You make me feel so safe. I know in my heart that as long as you're here, I'm safe. You know more than anyone else how I put my walls up because of how scared I've always been to let people in.
Oh my goodness.
But with you, I don't have any walls. So thank you for making me feel safe and working with me to break those down.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't know. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Difficult. Loving you has been the most difficult thing I've ever done, but simultaneously the easiest. So hear me out. Loving you and choosing to love you for the rest of my life is by far the easiest decision that I've ever had to make. And as everyone knows by here, I'm extremely indecisive. I've changed my hair 8 times since I met Michael. So it's fair to say I'm very indecisive and always want change, but not with you. You're exactly what I want, and I have absolutely no doubts. I've never had any doubts with you. So yes, loving you has been the easiest thing I've ever done. Michael, I promise myself to you forever and always.
There you go, make a wish.
I wouldn't even notice unless you told me.
Oh my god! You're standing on my
The morning of the proposal, Caitlin called me up as she had a bad day and Michael wanted to take her to Bruny Island. I had Caitlin almost in tears, well, actually in tears, because she wanted to stay home and the last thing she wanted to do was travel for 2 hours just to hang out with Michael's mates. I was so close to just screaming into that phone to tell her what this trip was actually about.
He looks great, but you look way better.
Luckily, I held that one in. Caitlin, of course, went to Bruny Island that day with Michael, and I'd like to think it was because of that phone call I had with her.
Congratulations, Faz and Caitlin. I wish you both the very best. From day one, you're all Faz has talked about. And in Craig's words, thank God you've taken him off our hands. Here's to Mr. and Mrs Fazackerley. Thank you for showing us what love and happiness really is.
Like, look down, not
Oh.
Put your thing down, flip it and reverse it.
Wait, I just...
Nice. From Honey Badger to Freycinet, from Cloudy Bay to Sandridge Estate. You are the person that is exactly what I wanted, and the person who is exactly what I needed. That just a short time ago, I didn't even know existed. The first time I ever laid eyes on you, the first thing that came into my mind was, wow, now that's wife material right there. So beautiful, so accomplished, so graceful. You had that look in your eyes that just screamed, I could be the one for you, Mike. As soon as this thought went through my head, I thought I'd put my phone down and get off your social media. Thought it's probably better if I got off my couch and take myself to a real life party where you might be. And to my delight, you were at that party.
So Michael went to this party one night and he came back and he looked like an impressed young lad. And it wasn't long after that he started buying nice clothes and he started going out regularly on a regular basis. And I said to him, Michael, where are you off to tonight, mate? I'm going to see George. Oh, okay, mate. So this went on for a while. I said, hey, Michael, I said, this George you're seeing. I said, it's not Georgie, is it? The name's not Georgie? No. No, Dad, it's Kate.
Oh, thank you. And the sunnies? It's just perfect. I started crying like really early. I'm like, what's going on?
Wow, what a big day. My baby girl got married today. Caitlin phoned me 2.5 years ago and went, Dad, I'm in a dilemma. You know I want to travel. And I want to travel the world and I want to do a whole year of just traveling. But I met this guy. And, you know, I really don't want to mess up my plans to travel. So I said, well, you know, you're only going to travel in 18 months' time. So she said, yeah. But what if this works? And I said, well, what's the longest relationship you've ever had? She says, 11 months. So I said, so what you got to worry about? Have the relationship, you'll be done and dusted, and you'll travel. But maybe the relationship will work. And maybe travel won't be your biggest priority. And 2.5 years later, here we sit, Mr. and Mrs Fazackerley. I will never ever forget the moment that I had the first viewing and Storm and I were standing there and we got told, okay, we can turn around now. And it was like a sonic boom hit me, boom. She was drop dead gorgeous. She was more than I could ever have imagined. We wish you the very, very best for the rest of your lives together. Cheers.
Than the deepest of seas. Oh yeah. I want.
You'll find her. One of the best friends anyone could ever hope for. So, cheers to Michael.
Oh my darling, 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 oh darling, eternally. Oh yeah.
Caitlin and Michael, please wear your rings with love and honour. It is now my pleasure to declare them to be husband and wife.
What you see is what you get right here, right now. Won't tone it down.